Alright guys, what is going on? This is your Angry Birds NASCAR fan, the Blue Jimmy 40 fan here. As you can see, behind me is 07 Racing Collectibles. Only an hour and a half away from Pocono and just over an hour from Watkins Glen. If you guys don't already know about it, it's a little diecast shop, but it's a lot more than just diecast. So for today, we're actually going to be going inside the store. I'm going to be giving y'all a little tour. And we're also going to speak with the owner of the place. So it's going to be a pretty cool experience. And I've never done this type of video before. So hope you guys enjoy it. But anyways, let's head inside. Alright everyone, so now I am here with the owner of 07 Racing Collectibles, Tom. Great to meet you, man.
Same here, yeah.
So for the first question that I do have for you, what was it? You're from? Actually, how did this business originally start? Like, why specifically NASCAR? And you know how did the store came to be? You know, basically its origins.
I was a local racer myself, and have always watched NASCAR. And I started collecting myself, and then people asked me, "Hey, can you get me that? Can you get me that?" It all turned over to where I just started buying it in bulk and distributing it that way.
When did this place actually open? I'm curious to know that.
April of 1993.
Oh, so you've been in business for almost 30 years now.
28 years, yeah.
Wow, congrats on all the success. I mean, for one thing's for certain is that you know, what was it? This is near the Finger Lakes region. You know, it's right in smack dab in the middle between Pocono and it's only an hour and a half from Pocono and just over an hour from Watkins Glen. But recently I've heard that Watkins Glen, which is the race coming up in August. That race will have full capacity. You know, COVID restrictions are completely out the window. So how important is this weekend coming up in August to you and your business?
Well, we do get a lot of people passing through. Same people every year almost that stop and buy, either on the way to or on the way back. So it helps out.
Well, speaking of fans, how many people do stop by each and every week whenever there isn't any racing going on, in and around the area?
Well, there's a lot of variables there, but I'd say maybe 100 people a week on an average week.
Are they mostly like avid diecast collectors? Are they NASCAR fans? Are they just are there like people that just come by in general who have like never heard of the sport before, or is it just mostly like racing fans?
It's mostly racing fans, not necessarily diecast collectors, but as you can see, a lot of shirts and hats. And when people are going to go to the races, then they have to have a new shirt or hat to go to the races, so that helps out too.
Yeah, I've been collecting whenever my hero Jimmy Johnson was racing, I used to be so superstitious like every single year, and I used to get order shirts every single year, and now that Kyle Larson's taken over Jimmy Johnson's old ride, now it's like now I gotta start collecting all his stuff now. So yeah, it's like it's every year I always get something new. So recently we were just discussing about some of the NASCAR YouTubers that actually have visited this place. I have had original Big Bride visit, my good buddy Robbie Noonan race day 2011, and quite a few others as well. But you just told me a very, very interesting story about how you and the late Jaden McDuffie had a very, very close relationship. Tell me more about that.
Well, the night before the Watkins Glen race that he was killed in, he drove my car at the local Shangri-La Speedway in a celebrity race, and he won that race the night before that. And then the next day, that was it.
Have you known how long did you know JD? Well, how long have you known him?
I did not know him that long before that. We had just set up the arrangement for him to drive my car. Actually only met him the night he came down there to drive the car. Still have contact with his daughter, occasionally his wife. His daughter actually came to the area a couple months after he got killed, and actually we took my car down to Shangri-La and she drove it around a few times.
And that was when you used to race for a living. Yes. And really quickly, like, how long were you racing, and where were the tracks that you mostly raced at?
Raced on and off for 25 years. Started out at 5 Mile Point, a dirt track. Raced there for a few years, then we went to Shangri-La. Mainly ran down there every week. We ran Race of Champion races at Pocono on their 3/4 mile when they had it down there.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that.
A few other tracks here and there, Pencan Speedway, Weedsport, Oswego, but mainly stuck to home at Shangri-La.
Yeah, because on the topic of Jaden McDuffie, I'm sure many of my fans, you've seen Darian Gilliam, Black Flags Matters, recent video, as well as Brock Beard for all the work he does, and I'll show you in the B-roll footage. But over there is his signature book. So that's really cool though. That but it's also like. So it's a little bittersweet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You only knew him one night,
yeah.
and then little did you know the next day, the unthinkable happened.
Exactly.
It still haunts you. Losing a racer is always tough. No matter who it is. It's extremely tough, especially for the families who, they and especially for the team, it hurts a lot. It's really tough on a lot of people. So
definitely.
But yeah, we were literally just talking like 5 minutes ago, and I did not know you had such a I did not know that it was only one night you knew JD, and then the next day. Yeah. All right. So really quickly to close out this interview, I know you not only sell not just a diecast. What else do you sell here in the store to those of you who are new or are gonna come here for the very first time? What else do you sell, and also tell me what the experience is gonna be like here.
Everything from bumper stickers to jackets, shirts, hats, all kinds of novelty items, coffee mugs, license plates, frames, you name it. We've got a big selection, most all the drivers, including some of the local guys. Just a lot of different stuff.
All right, well, on that note, that is pretty much, I think, going to do it for this interview. Once again, it has been a pleasure meeting you and coming to your facility. Really quickly, if to those of you who are trying to attend, to those of you who are going to be in attendance for the Watkins Glen race coming up in August, I would make it a top priority to visit this store, and it is off of Route 80, well, close to Route 86, but it's off of 17, right?
17 and 86 are the same thing.
It technically is, yeah. This is my first time in this area.
Route
so.
17, but they're trying to get it to convert over to Interstate 86, which means they have to do some work with intersections and stuff like that, because you can't have no intersections, just ramps and like that. But eventually it'll be Interstate 86.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
close to Route 81, which runs north and south. 1786 runs east and west.
Where can people find you, and also what's any contact information I can share?
Well, the website is www.07racingcollectibles.com. You can order off from that. That's a secure website. I don't have everything on there that I have in the store because there's just too much stuff to list on there. It takes up too much space. So mainly the newer stuff is on there. And my email address is on there. You can contact me through that if you're looking for something that you don't see on the site. Or if you're going through the area or are local, you can stop in at the store.
All right. Well, on that note, that is, like I said, that is going to do it for this interview. I hope you, the fans, enjoyed this experience, and also me giving you this tour of 07 Racing Collectibles. Check them out online. I'll have all the information for this store listed down in the description below. But with that said, thank you Tom as well for coming on my channel. I know this is a pretty unusual video that my audience is normally expecting from me, but this was one place I could not pass up, and I wanted to do something really special here today, because not a lot of people have actually done a full depth tour and at an actual interview with the owner of the store like this. So so very cool on that end. But with that said, that is going to do it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Blue Dream Revolution today, and I will see you guys on the next video. Remember, stay safe, wear the mask, as always, stay humble and kind, and be sure to get the vaccine. And once again, thank you, Tom, for all that you do, and I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but the best, and continued success of your business going forward.
Thanks for stopping and doing this video. I hope everybody enjoys it. There's a lot more stuff than you'd believe in here.